Alright, guys, so I just got done playing the beta over the weekend of Infinite Warfare, and I'm going to give you my thoughts. And this is not going to be a surprise video or anything like that because I basically have the same opinion everybody else have that it's shit. It's really shit. Um, God damn, I wanted to like this game. I did, and I went out and pre-ordered it because when I first saw the first trailer, I was one of the people who hated the whole space aspect of it. But when I saw the second trailer for the campaign, I was like, all right, I could kind of dig this. The space thing actually kind of started to excite me a little bit. Maybe that's because I started playing Elite Dangerous, or I started playing, you know, No Man's Sky. But being on Xbox One, I had to wait a week from everybody else to play the beta. So, yeah, got into the beta, and I really like the look and the feel they're going for. It seems like there's less colors than Black Ops 3, maybe, but I did like the look and the feel that they're going for. The movement system was pretty good. None of that really bothered me too badly because you gotta remember that when Advanced Warfare came out, when Sledgehammer Games did that, it changed everything about COD. Okay, so everybody bitching about the movement system now was saying how refreshing it was back then. So they've just gotten tired of it. They want to go back. So once you've done that, though, it's really hard to go back, because once you've introduced a new idea into a game and it works, it's really hard to go back to the way things were before without pissing off a certain amount of the fan base. You'll have the major part of the fan base who want to go back, and then you'll have this little part that won't buy your next game because, well, it's hard to go back. So these maps seem like they were built for like a classic game mode. So those people who bitch about the movement system and everything don't have to use the movement system anymore when they go into classic game modes, because these maps don't have a lot of the same wall running setups and stuff like that Black Ops 3 had, or even Advanced Warfare had. So you could play like classic maps and feel like you're playing an older COD. My biggest concern about this game was, and it still is, and the reason I'm not buying it is the weapons balancing is so god fucking awful. I mean, just so awful. It takes a lot to get me to rage quit in a game. And I did that twice with this beta. Maybe even 3 times. I don't know. I to be honest with you guys, I had to drink a good amount of alcohol just to play this game and have a good time with it, because the weapons balancing is so horrible and the match balancing is so horrible. I mean, I was level 4 or 5 and I was being matched with people who were level capped out 30. And you have these weapons variants that you unlock in packs and unlock through level progression that will give you extra perks on top of the already on top of your attachments already. So say like you had a SMG that had the perk of stabilization. Well, then you could stack that with the foregrip and make it even more stable. So it was almost like a Destiny influence. I don't know if Black Ops 3 had that or not. I didn't play a lot of that. From what I've seen of Black Ops 3, it seemed more my style. And I guess I should have grabbed that one and not tried to grab this one. The biggest reason I was drawn to this one when I was initially going to purchase it was, well, it has Jon Snow in it. The zombies looks really cool. You know, the whole 80s zombies, you know, thing looked really cool to me because I am a child of the 80s. But I just can't. I just got into this beta and like, okay, well, if the beta's really good, then I'm sold because the package is complete. And then comes the one-hit quick scope kills. That really clinched it for me. I can't stand that shit. I hated that in the older CODs. This time it even seems more broken because now you can get shot in the foot or the crotch, and I should have some footage come up on the screen when I talk about this that shows you what I'm talking about. You can get shot just about anywhere. Below the hip, above the hip, it doesn't matter. You're dead. So then, once people figure that out, you have the whole other team and part of your team just sniping, and that's all they do on domination, on team deathmatch. That's all they do is snipe, and I just can't take that shit, guys. I can't. It requires no skill at all to shoot someone in the foot, you know, and kill them. In my opinion, it takes no skill. It takes more skill in that game to use a machine gun, you know, SMG or a light machine gun or even an assault rifle to kill someone than it does a sniper rifle. In terms of assault weapons, your assault rifle and your SMGs are really unbalanced. It seems to me like your assault rifle doesn't hit hard enough, and it seems like your SMG has a lot of range, like a lot of range. I was toying around with the ERAD, I think it's what it's called, and you can shoot someone halfway across the map with the ERAD and kill them. That is insane, guys. Even with a suppressor, that's insane. I don't care that it's a futuristic gun. It's still an SMG. It shouldn't have long range. It should be a short range, close quarters combat weapon, which is primarily my style. You know, I usually sneak up behind people and or try to engage close quarters combat. I don't try to do things really long range. More my style is up close and personal, you know, so I carry like an SMG and a shotgun, or even an assault rifle, you know, mid-range. I can do mid-range, okay, but I can't do really great long range, so I never carry a sniper rifle. But you don't have to be long range to carry a sniper rifle in this game. I can't even count on my fingers how many times I turn a corner and some dude with the sniper rifle just quick toast me like right away, and then bam, I'm dead. Doesn't care. It doesn't matter where he shoots me at either. I'm just dead. I'm automatically melted. So yeah, it's pretty shitty right now, guys. And I'm sure this is all things that could balance out later, but man, you got so many other games that come out recently that are just a lot better. Gears of War 4 came out recently, and that game is far and above better than COD. Battlefield 1, I've heard really good things about that. Unfortunately, I work for a living, so I can't go out and buy game after game after game after game. So I never picked up Battlefield 1 because I was going to get COD. I'm not getting COD now, but I'm looking at Titanfall 2 because I really like Titanfall 1. So hopefully I'll have that in a couple weeks and I can play that, you know, and stream that. Because nothing's better than getting a giant mech and punching the shit out of another giant mech. So, yeah, guys, I was really looking forward to it because, you know, the campaign, from what I've read, is that you could take a spaceship, you know, a fighter jet, and have free roam over how you control it. So it's not like an on-rail section. Like, you can actually engage in space dogfights and blow up capital ships. Now, all that seemed really cool to me, man. I was like really looking forward to that because I play Elite Dangerous and I know how much fun that could be. And the multiplayer just killed it. I can't bring myself to pay $80 for a game I'll never play online. You know, even with the Modern Warfare remaster, I just can't bring myself to pay that much money out to play a game, to buy a game that I'll never play online. So yeah, guys, that was my short little rant about the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta on the Xbox One over the weekend. If you guys know, I mentioned Gears of War 4 earlier, and Gears 4 comes with 4 games. The Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and Judgment. I've already got all those games, so I've got a code pack in my disc box. You know, I got a code pack in that game, and I'll be giving them away. Probably by, I want to say, next Monday. You know, just like this video and comment below that you want them, and then I'll pick somebody at random and I'll just give them out. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.